I'm going to get you! Ah!
Finally, I get what a waste of prime sacrificial meat.
I need a lockpick. Nightmare. It's getting worse. I can practically smell the underworld.
Fighting time. That hurt.
Thirsty work, beast killing. What in the world are those hellish creatures?
These are harmless. I've seen shadow creatures that are much worse.
May the strength of the earth be with us.
What is it that you trade in?
A bit of this, a bit of that.
Oh, come on, spare me. Just show me what you've got.
Of course.
Who else is here, apart from you and the pirates?
I think I saw a demon hunter.
Demon hunter?
That's what I said. He was also headed to the town. I checked the local tavern. You might find him there.
Why are you looking for magic crystals on Antigua of all places?
They don't occur naturally here. That's true. However, they are rare crystals. The perfect treasure for pirates. The mages asked me to search near the pirates and find 3 specific crystals on Antigua.
What's so interesting about these crystals?
They are the source of our power. We need the crystals to work our magic.
Why 3 crystals?
Antigua is a small island. If there are any magic crystals here at all, it'll only be a handful of them. Finding just 3 of them would be an achievement.
So you're only here because of the crystals?
And to trade, of course. Even if pirates aren't the best business partners.
I guess you know what you're doing.
I should hope so.
Where do you want to search for the magic crystals?
I have no idea. But I bet the pirates know something about them.
Right. I reckon I'm gonna have to help you with your search for crystals.
Why? Don't you think I can handle it?
Honestly? Or do you want me to be polite?
What's that supposed to mean?
Aren't you afraid of the pirates?
Nonsense. Why should I be? I'm a pilgrim sent by the High Mages.
Alright, hang on. Just so I understand. You're an outsider here on Antigua, right?
Yes.
Have I got this right? A total stranger trying to steal treasure from the nastiest bastards on the southern seas and on their own island? What the fuck?
Yes, but...
Do us both a favor and forget your plan. It's shit.
But how am I supposed to...
You'd better let me do it. Or you won't leave this island alive, my friend.
Alright then, if you say so.
Can you teach me something?
What would you like to know?
I'm really not that good. I'm not good enough yet. Teach me how to sneak.
Alright.
I'd like to improve my slashing weapon skill.
Alright. Now, what are you up to, I wonder?
Last time I was here, the warehouse was still in one piece.
Could be because of the hellhounds.
That's no reason to burn down your warehouse, idiots. Bloody shadows! Blood Oath Square. A sacrificial altar in the meadow. The shadows are ravaging the lands, and we're bashing each other's heads over stolen potatoes?
Gotta have your priorities.
Looks like it.
If your finger isn't long enough, use a small, fine pair of tongs. It will let you reach the object of your desire more easily. Only skilled blacksmiths can make them. I knew one on Tyrannus. Gordon, he was called. I'll remember that.
Boy, watch where you're treading.
Why should I?
Why do you think? It's dangerous here.
Thanks for the advice.
Aye, it'll save your skin. The bird at the harbor, Scarlet, got it too. And Donovan's not come down from his room in a while either. There was nothing we could do. Bastard trying to steal!
Bad conscience because of Scarlet.
Yeah,
And why?
was responsible for her.
You have to worm every word out of his nose.
Are you waiting here for something?
Aye,
And what would that be?
the right moment
To do what?
to knock some creatures flat.
Where exactly?
Over there.
How many creatures are there?
You are really beginning to get on my nerves.
Get to the point.
Only if you finally shut up. There are a few beasts in Blood Oath Square. They need a kicking.
The beasts in Blood Oath Square have had it.
About time. Good. Here for your effort.
Too difficult. Intricate lock. The lock is too intricate for me. Intricate lock. Hey, you old swashbuckler.
Wow, fancy seeing you again. The place is going to rat shit and you're still gallivanting around. By the way, Alvarez wants to talk to you.
Yeah, I already spoke to him. Why don't you tell me what's been going on in the tavern instead?
You know, a few loitering louts here, a few drunken pigs there. Same old, same old.
Oh yeah?
Of course it fucking isn't. Take a look outside, you dimwit.
That almost sounds comforting. You don't have any magic crystals by any chance?
Magic? Nah, but you could check the warehouse, or ask Alvarez.
Thanks. I'm really not that good. What's new?
Hey, this is Antigua. There's always something new. What do you want to know?
What's the situation like inland?
Word has it that it's bad. There are rumours of strange black earth that keeps spreading. I don't know if it's true, but I ain't been there since the shadows arrived.
How did you fare when the minions attacked?
I was lucky. The tavern provides good protection. It won't hold forever, but we'll give them a run for their gold. But the others weren't so lucky. I haven't heard from Flynn, but hopefully he's safe in the warehouse. And as for Emmer, the Eastern Shore was the first to be overrun. I'd go check up on her, but it's too dangerous.
You got something to drink for me?
Sure. You know how it works. If you pay, you get whatever you want.
Let's see what you've got.
So what'll it be?
Can you teach me something?
We'll see.
I'm not good enough at this.
The heart of Antigua.
Do you mean the island or the town?
Both.
Sneaking around only makes sense if nobody's watching you do it.
Damn shadows!
Thanks. I thought I'd have to rot here forever. How did you manage to free me?
No idea. My encounter with the Shadow Lord at Crab Coast could have something to do with it.
A Shadow Lord? There's something that's even worse than those minions.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Okay. I don't really want to know all the details.
Why were you detained here?
How should I know? It's not like I could ask. I was simply overpowered by minions, and before I knew it, I was captured. Still, they kept me alive. But what about my goods?
Tell me more about you.
Well, when I'm not a captive, I'm in charge of the warehouse. I've only had the post for a short while. No idea what happened to my predecessor. Right. So if you need anything, I'm your man.
Always good to know there's a merchant nearby.
Camp overseer. That sounds boring.
I used to work as a swineherd. You stink like shit and the whores won't take you upstairs.
Managing crates is the better option.
Exactly.
Ever heard of magic crystals?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. But I have a little problem that needs sorting out. And as long as it remains, I won't have anything for you.
Your hellhounds in the warehouse are history.
Good news. Right. I've got something for you. On the top floor of the warehouse, there's a battered old chest. There are some crystals in it. Some old bloke, I've forgotten his name, claimed they were magic. Ha.
I see.
It's probably rubbish, but they're beautiful crystals. Take them. You can probably make better use of them than me.
All right then. Thanks. I'm not good enough yet. Do you have anything else for me to do?
Now that you're asking, my brother Quinn owns a sword fragment that I'd like to have. Bring it to me and your pockets will be filled with gold.
I'm really not that good. Where is he?
That is a good question. That scumbag is far away from here. Went on about an island with natives. Keeler. Yes, that's it, Keeler.
Good. I'll keep my eyes peeled. I'll get you the sword fragment.
Good. A person like you will go far.
You don't say. Show me your goods.
No problem.
I know nothing about crystal magic.
Finally, I get to use my weapon. What a waste of prime sacrificial meat!
What happened?
You were unconscious.
The dogs, these ghastly dogs. You must...
Dead dogs don't bite.
You mean?
They've passed away.
Oh, thank you. I'd be dead now without your help. Here, take this as a token of my gratitude. You look like you could use something like that.
Tell me, what happened to you?
When I noticed the creatures attacking the town, I tried to hide here at the eastern beach. But there was no way back out. I was trapped.
Can't you swim?
No, not very well. I would have drowned. I've accepted my fate. Even now I feel death approaching me. I don't have much time left.
How can I help you?
I fear it's too late for me.
You're still alive.
Yes, but for how much longer? Maybe there's a remedy. I know an old recipe of the Shaganumbi tribe. I don't know if it'll work, but we can try. I have some of the ingredients. The only things I'm missing are moldy bones and rotten mushrooms.
You know natives of the Shaganumbi?
Yes, I obtain most of my goods from them. The voodoo skills of their witches always fascinate me.
Me too! And look what I've become! Ha!
I don't quite understand.
All right! The spirit wants to be silent, but the mouth is weak.
And the remedy? A swig of rum is good for you too.
I'd rather trust my own methods.
Rotten mushrooms? You call that an ingredient?
Voodoo potions are supposed to work, not taste nice.
Right. Where can I find these delicacies?
Look on the beach, near where the hellhounds attacked me. 7 rotten mushrooms should do the trick.
You need moldy bones. You want me to dig up the cemetery?
No, the shadow minions already did that for you.
Right.
Go to the cemetery west of the captain's house. Collect 5 moldy bones and bring them to me.
I'll get the ingredients for you.
Good. I'll go back to my house. You can find me there.
I have no meat to roast. I have no meat to roast. I have no meat to roast.
Out of here! Yeah, get lost. Leave my things alone.
I have killed several of the hellhounds already.
Where, exactly?
2 on the beach to the east.
Well done.
Those that killed Donovan are dealt with.
He was the best gunsmith I ever knew.
Blood Oath Square's clear.
Good. Those bastards bothered me the most.
The warehouse has been dealt with.
The warehouse? As well. That could have been bad. Good work.
That's it. The hellhounds are finished.
Very good, my boy. And here I was, thinking that this was the end of the town.
Yeah. Would have been a pity.
Precisely, and that's why we have to rebuild it.
Sounds like you've got a plan.
I have, but we need help. We need fresh blood. We're definitely not the only community that's fighting for survival. We have to convince the others out there to forge an alliance with us.
You will not escape your fate, so enjoy your existence while you can. Soon your soul will belong to me.
How about some equipment?
This is all I can give you.
That's all.
What did you expect? We have fallen on hard times.
Come on.
All right. Here's something else. But if you want more, you'll have to do more than slay a few hellhounds, all right?
Sure. An alliance with Antigua, the pirates' headquarters.
Why not? Weren't we the ones who saved the world from certain destruction by the Titans? Weren't we the ones who still sailed the seas until the great battle against Mara?
We? What the fuck do you mean by we?
Fine, true. The other guilds weren't quiescent either. Which is why it's so important that we cooperate with them.
That sounds like a challenge.
It is. The hardest thing will be to stay calm for the time being. We mustn't exhaust ourselves during the first skirmishes against Crow and his fleet. You are our best hope now. You speak for us all. You lead the captains of the other community's ships into our harbor. until such time as we have assembled enough firepower to rout Crow's fleet of ghost ships. Only then will we be ready to strike back.
You had one of those magic crystals once.
Ah, what kind of hocus-pocus are you talking about?
Oh, come on. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I saw you with one of those crystals.
Nothing gets past you, does it?
What do you want for it?
This isn't about gold.
Oh, come on. With you, it's always about gold.
Everything's going to shit here and you're gathering crystals.
Come on, give it to me.
I hope it's a good cause.
I'll give it to the Guardian down there.
What? Give my crystal to a Guardian?
Or I could flog it at the market if you prefer.
Fine. Here, take it before I change my mind.
Right. I'll convince the other captains about the alliance with Antigua.
Good. And I'll prepare the town for our visitors. I hope there's lots of them and they're willing to add their firepower to the defense of the harbor. Since you're already here, you can align yourself with one of them. We would benefit from their strength.
A word about the pirate alliance.
Go ahead.
How about you? Couldn't you also contribute a seaworthy ship?
The last ship that was anchored here was Captain Morgan's.
Morgan? You're talking about Slane's ship. Morgan was just his helmsman.
Well, after Slane's demise, he seized command of the ship. Since then, he's been roaming the seas, looting and torching everything before his cannons.
We need Morgan on side. He and Slane's old crew would be a great asset for the cause.
You can put that idea right out of your mind. Morgan has been uncontrollable ever since he tasted blood. You wouldn't recognize him anymore.
We'll see. I'm not going to dismiss such a great ship so quickly.
As you wish. I'll just have to look on and see how you two wear yourselves out.
Where can I find Morgan?
He's out there somewhere, and he'll probably find you first.
Which factions do you think would join us?
The Captain's Council is weakened. We need anyone who has a ship and can command it. And here I make no distinction between a club-swinging native or a tome-reading mage, as long as they have enough marrow in their bones to support our cause and stand up against Crow and his ghost ships.
I understand. And the remedy? I have the ingredients you wanted.
Thank you. I'll begin right away. I believe the potion is working. It will take a while until I'm fully recovered. Take this as a reward. Feel free to browse my wares.
Can you teach me something?
Sure. What do you want to know?
I'm not good enough at this. I don't have enough gold. What have you got?
See for yourself.
Here are your 3 magic crystals.
Oh, that's... Thanks. How did you do it?
You don't want to know all the details.
Well, in any case, I'm glad this turned out to be another success for me.
That's the main thing.
Here's something for your efforts.
Right. Don't want to forget that. Thanks. What are you gonna do now?
I'll stay here and try to help the pirates rebuild the town. I have a feeling this island will have an important role to play. Good luck on your travels, my friend.
You're not thinking of stealing anything here, are you? Get lost! Get out of my sight! Don't even think about it. I'll be all over you the moment you do.
Go on, scram!
And how about you? Let me guess. You lost your family in the war, you just happened to land in this mess, and none of it's your fault.
What did he say?
He thinks we're a bunch of vagabonds.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Of course, you almost starved to death. Just a few coins, that's all you need. Isn't that right?
I can always use more gold.
Unfortunately, I have to disappoint you. I was robbed of all my possessions 3 days ago.
Big words.
So bugger off.
A little pissed off, are we?
Allow me to rephrase. I'd like to drink my beer in peace and have no intention of speaking to random vagrants. Got it?
Vagrants?
What else would you be?
Don't get worked up.
What could you have possibly done that would be of any interest to me?
I was brought back from the dead.
Uh-huh. Back from the dead, huh? Now that's plausible. That really sets you apart from the other windbags around here. Oh, all right. If it'll get you off my back, what do you want?
I guess you're not one of the local pirates.
How dare you? Do I look local?
So why are you here?
I, got lost.
Right.
Actually, I was following my destiny. I can't describe it any better. Destiny called me to this forsaken island, and I obeyed.
Sounds familiar. You're trying to follow your destiny. You keep getting interrupted by big mouths who have no idea who you are and insult you for no reason.
All right, you've roused my curiosity. So who are you?
I am someone who stands up against the underworld.
Well, if you are who you say you are, you might just be the man I'm looking for.
If you treat everyone this friendly, I'm not surprised you haven't found anyone yet. So what do you want?
I fear the Hellhounds are merely the harbingers of a far greater threat. I've heard that demon warriors are approaching from the north. I want to see them and find out if they are as demonic as the rumors suggest. Do you feel up to the task?
Rough up some demons in the hinterlands. I'm with you. What do you say?
Oh, all right. Better than rotting here in this hole in the ground.
I don't know about you, but I'm not squeamish.
I'll be right behind you.
That's what I'm worried about.
Then you go first. I'll follow.
But don't make me wait for you. Let's go.
Come on. We've got business.
I've got a bad feeling about him.
That's reassuring.
I think it's going to be dangerous from here on.
Wait.
Are you scared?
Who's asking?
I just wanted to be sure that you don't run during the first proper fight.
Shut your mouth and keep moving.
Just stay close behind me. Not another damn shadow.
Hey, that patch of land is mine, so don't think I'm giving it up. You can tell that to your friends in the town.
What friends?
Aren't you one of Spencer's thugs?
No.
Lucky you. I could have sworn you were his collector. There's just no future here for guys like me.
Why aren't you in the harbour town?
I've been there already. I even gave my last gold to that old fat git Spencer. But you know, all I wanted was to put a few bottles of rum on a slate, and he throws me out. A shitty life, I tell you.
Do you always fucking whinge this much?
I have every reason to. While I'm here fearing for my life, everyone else has got a roof over their heads. At least if I had my old gear, I could make a fresh start.
So what about your gear?
I pawned some of it. What else can you do when you need gold? That cutthroat has got the rest of it. I've got to get it back somehow.
Who's got your gear?
I can't remember exactly. Wait a minute. I pawned my decent clothes to Flynn, the storehouse master, for a few gold. He's probably bundled it up and left it lying around in the warehouse. And Spencer, the landlord, has tied my money bag to his belt. But I'll be damned if he's going to keep it. The bag was a present from my mother. And one of his thugs took away my sword. My fine weapon is bound to be rusting away in some dusty corner.
I'll look for your gear.
What, really? Why would you do that?
I didn't say I'd do it for free.
Get me my stuff and I'll see what I can give you. Agreed?
Agreed.
You deaf, put away your weapon. Don't try anything else.
That'll be the end of this creature!
Come on, keep going. It's unpleasant here.
Yeah. This isn't the Antigua I once knew. Someone was thorough.
The shadows, the black land continues to spread. Come on, we'll take a closer look.
Finally, I get to use my weapon!
I'll lead the way. Come on, keep going. I'll lead the way. By all the spirits, it's worse than I had imagined.
And that's just the beginning.
The demonic warriors are dead. You're right. The island is threatened.
I knew it.
It seems the island is slowly being devoured.
And I'm going to stop it.
And how are you going to do that exactly?
Don't worry about it. I've seen enough and now must act. I will go to Calidor. The demon hunters will know what to do. Thank you, but I must go on alone. Farewell.
What, no payment?
I don't recall saying anything about gold.
Wait a minute. You're not getting off that easy. We still have a job to do.
I'm done with Antigua. I need to find the home of my ancestors on Calidor. My ancestors are demon hunters from Calidor, but I've never been there. I want to find out about my ancestors and join their cause. To do so, I'd need a ship.
I have a ship.
Is that so?
It's an old sloop, but seaworthy.
And reliable. It's never let me down so far.
How much would passage to Calidor cost?
$100 gold.
It's a deal. Here's the gold. All right. So you show me your wonderful ship.
I have just one condition.
Oh, what now?
Drop the title. I feel like a fawning courtier from Caldera.
I think that can be arranged.
Good. My ship's here in the harbor.
When you cast off, I'll be on board, Captain.
I'm going to make a hat out of you! That was fast. Going to crush a few skulls now! Bloody shadows!
Intricate lock.
Finally, I get to use my weapon. I'm going to crush a few skulls now. I'm going to make a hat out of your skin! Bloody shadows! Let's go slit a few throats!
All right. We should split up again.
Of course!
The oldest circle of cultists used the same ritual knife throughout the centuries, until it became old and dull. Since then, the Druids have kept it as a relic as part of their legacy. I should have a closer look at that. I have no meat to roast.
The emptier the pockets, the emptier the bottles.
Do you know a pirate called Griffith?
Yes. He was here not long ago. He exchanged his clothes for some gold. But I tell you, they smell so bad it's just attracting the rats. So do me a favor and get the stuff out of here. Look in the first floor of the warehouse, and you'll find a package.
I know nothing about crystal magic.
Before we set sail, there's something I must do.
Sure. That's Calador, the home of your ancestors.
My legacy is somewhere here on this piece of land. I have to search the Iron Bay for traces of my distant great-uncle Randolph. But the Iron Bay is dangerous. I could use your help.
What is your legacy here?
I'm not sure what's left of the great house of Von Driel after so many years, but my father often spoke of our estates here in the Iron Bay.
Estates? Sounds impressive.
I know my inheritance is there, and I'm going to find it.
I've got some sort of soul dust here. Have you ever seen anything like it before?
It's extremely valuable. You'll need it if you leave the path of humanity.
You mean it can make people more human? How?
Give me 5 portions of soul dust, and I'll be able to show you.
I'll help you find your legacy.
Thank you. I promise that you won't regret it.
All right. But wait till you get it before you give it.
Then I'll follow you. We'll find my inheritance somewhere in the far southwest of the Iron Bay. I'll tell you when we're close.
Come on, let's go.
Yes.
Why not join?
No, there's no room for me.
What are you doing here? I'd advise you to leave, and quickly.
Why should I?
The shadows are rising out of the ground. There are reports of dead people everywhere. Green fires are burning. Suddenly, these damned demon hunters appeared and took over the old citadel. And you're asking why?
How does it help you if I leave?
I'll have fewer mouths to feed. We fishermen are responsible for most of the provisions around here. Since the shadows started threatening the world, it's harder to survive on Calador.
War should make a man out of anyone, even a fisherman.
Then I must be the exception.
What are you doing here?
When I'm not fishing, I'm advising all the new arrivals on this island to turn around and leave immediately.
I'm not planning on leaving again.
I figured you'd say something like that. Then let me take you to our fishing village at least. Just so you don't wind up wandering around Calador until some shadow makes you his breakfast.
The fishing village sounds good.
Good choice. Let me know if I can show you the way.
Take me to the fishing village.
Follow me. This way! Here we are. Have a look around, but you won't find much here. If you're planning to go deeper into the wilderness, remember to stock up with provisions. Apart from that, I do knife throwing practice every evening. Feel free to challenge me if you see me doing target practice.
Tell me more about the threat.
What do you want to know?
What was all that about the demon hunters?
Most new recruits are joining them. There isn't much choice of what you can be here on Calador. Demon hunter or grave digger. Well, I forgot to mention becoming a corpse.
What did you say about the green fires?
The demon hunters also appeared here after the green fires were lit. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not.
Why not? They could protect you from the shadows.
They could, yes. But they don't. All they do is eat our fish.
Tell me more about the green fires.
They suddenly started burning. I've heard rumors they're supposed to be some sort of a call. But if you want to know who ignited them, I have no idea.
What about the Citadel?
The Citadel is a grim old ruin where the demon hunters have established their base. I advise you not to go there. The road is perilous. The best thing to do is leave the island the same way you came.
I have no meat to roast.
What's that supposed to mean? No fish?
I'm sorry, but you heard me. We have to look to our own. Can't give away everything we have.
Bloody hell, what am I supposed to tell the others?
What's that revolting stench?
It isn't that bad.
I hope it'll blow over. I can't bear the smell of fish.
Oh!
That was brutal.
Why must this happen to me, of all people?
Hey, stop. Father. Is that you?
Who? I? No. Or am I?
What the hell is going on here?
Well, my boy. That's something, eh? Suddenly there's a big bang and you're up to your neck in the mess here.
Where are we exactly?
This is the place you have created, my lad. You'd better get used to it. You'll be staying here for eternity.
I need your help. I have to get out of here.
I'm afraid I can't help you, even if I wanted to. Everyone here has their own burden they must bear.
But...
I must go now.
Wait. Don't leave. There's so much I want to ask you. Oh, I'm completely fucked. If things carry on like this,
I heard
I'm in
footsteps.
deep shit.
I don't have time for that. You'd better have something for me next time.
You could try the farm.
That's no good to me. I'll try somewhere else.
Do that. Like I said, I'm sorry. Damn. Another mouth to feed. Are you one of those demon hunters as well, then?
No.
All these new people arriving on the island aren't making our lives any easier. As if we didn't have enough to do already.
Problems?
Well, you could call it a problem. Since the farms have got into trouble, everyone suddenly seems to want our fish.
And you're not happy about that?
We have just enough fish for ourselves, and a little left over to sell. But we can't just let all these people starve to death. Particularly now, when they depend on us. Things are in a real mess here.
Why aren't you out fishing?
Good question. I'd like to, but I can't.
Why not?
Because something always interferes. Either monsters on the beach, or somebody wants something. Well, I'll get it done somehow. It's not like I'm stupid.
Do you need help?
I don't know what you can do. We are unable to fish anymore.
Then do something about it.
I'm a fisherman, not a warrior. And those damn demon hunters think it's beneath them. But if you're offering your services, you look like you could do it.
Okay. I'll kill your beasts.
Thank you. Tell me when you've slain the creatures.
Where are these creatures exactly?
Directly below the village, on the beach. Just go back along the same route you used to come here, and go along the beach. You should come across them sooner or later.
I see. What will you give me if I kill your beasts for you?
I don't suppose you'd be interested in fish, would you? You can also have gold, if you prefer. You can choose.
Your great-uncle Randolph wasn't a fisherman, was he?
Duh! You're not listening to me! Randolph von Driel was a dark warrior. His estates lie to the southwest of the Iron Bay. Famous and glorious, he led his followers into battle against the fiends that were threatening the land. So show a little more respect when you speak of him.
Right.
can do this if we stick together. Do this if we stick together. That was brutal. These beasts are a pest. There's no end to these foul creatures. Marvelous! I'm running as fast as I... Marvelous!
Why are you here? Get lost.
You could be a little more friendly.
Get lost right this minute or else. I will complete the ritual, and nobody is going to stop me.
He's raving fucking mad.
I'll show you who's fucking raving.
Right.
But you came just at the right time. I'll simply sacrifice you both. Prepare to die. I'm gonna finish you off. I have my own affairs to attend to. I have my own affairs to attend to.
Thank you for setting me free. That mage is mad. I shouldn't have got involved with him.
What was he planning to do to you?
I'm not sure. I thought he was nice. He sounded interesting. He told me things about distant countries, and he said he could teach me magic. I was naive, and I believed him. I should have been suspicious when he came across the camp during a stroll on the beach. But now you're here. Thank you. Please help me. That lunatic has something evil planned for me. Please help me. That lunatic has something evil planned for me.
I have my own affairs to attend to. Put that thing away. That's it. I have my own affairs to attend to. Put that thing away. Put that weapon away, damn you.
At last.
The mage won't trouble you anymore.
Thank you so much. Who knows what that lunatic was going to do to me? I'm pretty tough, actually, but he scared me. I think he was going to sacrifice me. You've certainly earned a reward.
Give me some gold.
You earned it. Here, take it.
What are you going to do now?
I'll head back to the tavern. It's creepy here.
Shall I go with you?
No thanks. I'll be all right. I'll see you back at the tavern. I need a drink after all that. Thanks again for everything. Thank you for rescuing me. I owe you.
like size didn't really matter after all. There's no end to these foul creatures. brutal. There's no end to these foul creatures. I'm running as fast as I can. I'm impressed. There's no end to these foul creatures. That was brutal. That was brutal.
Hey, what's the situation?
The lads are on their way, fighting the shadows. I'm holding fort. If you've come to join us, go see Eldrick.
Yeah, I'll join you.
So, you also followed the Green Fire. We all felt the calling, but it isn't enough. The Druid will show you what's needed. If you want to show me what you're capable of, then come on the Night Watch.
Why must a demon hunter hold Night Watch?
I prefer to give the beasts at the front hell. You can bet on that. But if you don't know how to secure the flanks, you can be wiped out in no time. You should also bear in mind that we need to keep an eye on the civilians. Without them, nobody will supply us with provisions.
How strong are the demon hunters?
Not enough to make a victory a foregone conclusion, but enough to oppose the shadows. And only one thing is important before death catches up with us. Stand your ground and fight.
I'll keep you company during the Night Watch.
Good. Get yourself ready, then we can set off.
What a disgrace. It's a cesspool for drunks.
We'll drink to that.
Sometimes I wonder why I'm with you.
Hey, you! What are you doing wandering about here? You probably want to go to the tavern.
Wasn't planning on it.
Of course you were. You didn't come all this way just to bugger off again. I won't let you take the piss out of me, boy. 100 gold and you can be on your way.
You'll get nothing from me.
Listen, you little shit. I make the rules around here. And because you're acting like a moron, I've decided to raise the price. 200 gold. Or I'll have you bite the dust.
Go fuck yourself.
You are just cruising for a bruising. Come here, shrimp.
Get in there! You show the bastard! Oh dear, not good.
Bullseye!
Hey, you! What are you doing wandering about here? You probably want to go to the...
Wasn't planning.
Of course you will. I won't let you... 100...
You'll get nothing.
Listen, you... And because you're... 200...
Go fuck yourself.
You are just... Come here!
A real fight!
Give it to him!
Knock him down!
You show up that
I'm impressed.
was that?
All right. You win. What do you want?
How long have you been the gold collector?
Ever since the shadows made the area here unsafe. Everyone here drowns their worries in alcohol. And then I steal their gold.
The demon hunters really don't like what you're up to here.
Well, so what? Just because a few peasants pester you, they don't unleash the dogs. After all, they can't deal with every piece of crap.
You are an idiot.
Maybe, but it works for me. That's what counts. If you want to help people, be my guest. But don't talk too much, okay?
Have you ever done an honest job?
Where I come from, fleecing losers is an honest job. So keep your advice for someone else.
Do you want to earn something?
Of course. What are you suggesting?
I'm really not that good.
Listen, I don't have time right now. I've got to think.
Problems?
You've got no idea.
Have you always been on Calador?
I used to go to sea often. I have a few adventures under my belt. I even met a few natives. Tough blokes, I tell you. But enough about the past. Those times are long gone. What about you? Did the green fires draw you here as well?
So what's with the fires?
Each person who hears the calling follows the fires to renew the ancient covenant. And then we set off into battle together. The demon hunters could really use all the help we can get right now.
So what exactly is your problem?
Okay, listen. Yvette got an amulet from me that wasn't mine.
You gave Yvette a stolen amulet.
I took it from the graveyard. I thought the dead wouldn't care. I was wrong. but I'd rather not share my nightmares with you. Can't you get the amulet off Yvette and take it back to the graveyard? I can't do it. I can hardly give her something and then ask her to give it back, can I?
I'll return the amulet to the cemetery.
Good. And if you want to know where the cemetery is, it's down below the citadel, near the windmill at Ernesto's farm. Right. I'm counting on you.
Any idea how I can get my hands on the amulet?
How should I know? Steal it from her. Talk her into giving it up. Make puppy dog eyes at her. I don't care how you get it from her. All that matters is that it winds up back at the cemetery.
Why don't you sort out your own shit?
Someone like you could never have enough gold. So I'm sure we could come to some kind of arrangement.
Thank you for rescuing me. I owe you.
Creatures.
I don't understand these farmers. Why don't they take up arms?
What if they don't know how to use them?
Then they should learn.
If you're looking for work, I must disappoint you. I have no gold to pay anyone else. Unless you're willing to work for free.
I don't need any gold.
And I don't have anything else I can give you either. Things have been very difficult here.
You're the boss.
Well spotted. This farm is mine. But if things stay the way they are now, I'm seriously considering just leaving this damn place.
Sounds like you've got trouble.
We've got a lot of trouble. Shadows and those weird caves everywhere. And it all started after someone stole my candle holder.
It's all because of your candle holder.
I know what it sounds like, but I'm certain. My great-grandfather brought that candle holder home from his travels. My father had it engraved with our family crest. It was made of pure gold. He always said, as long as we had that candle holder, nothing ill would befall us. And then someone stole it. Then all hell broke loose.
I'll find your candle holder.
Thank you. You best start by checking with my people here. Just ask them about it. Maybe they'll tell you more.
I'll do that.
If you do manage to find it, I'll give you an adequate reward. Hopefully, the havoc with these shadows will soon be over.
We'll see. Who stole your candle holder?
I don't know for sure, but I have an inkling. Mira, my maid, said that she saw Nicodeme creeping around outside that night. If you want to find it, you should talk to him. You might have more luck getting to the bottom of it.
Looks like trust isn't one of your strengths.
You know, I'm already old. I won't be with us for much longer. And seeing that I have no children, someone has to take over the farm. I've always thought of Nicodeme as my successor, but I'm not so sure about that now.
Tyramius asked inconvenient questions and always knew more than anyone else. One day, he was ordered to inspect the Great Gate on Keeler. His monocle was stolen by pirates during his stay. Henceforth, it seemed he lost not only his vision, but also his voice.
Hey there, big fella. What's a handsome boy like you doing in a place like this? Let me guess. You're looking for adventure, treasure, and monsters?
What exactly do you want?
What's that supposed to mean? Being polite isn't a crime, is it? If only we lived in another place and time.
Can you teach me something?
That depends.
I'm not good enough yet. It sounds like you've got a problem.
I haven't got a problem. Ernesto's got a problem. His most valuable possession was stolen. An engraved candle holder that has been in his family for generations. I'm sure he can tell you more about it.
I know we have more important things to do, but there's always time to help a lady.
What do you know about Ernesto's candlestick?
It's a bit strange.
Really?
The night the candlestick disappeared, I saw Nicodeme creeping around behind the house. But he swears it wasn't him. I wish it was, but I actually believe him. He's too sissy to do something like that. And anyway, what would he do with it?
You tell me.
There's no way he could have stolen it. He can't even lie without turning as red as a beetroot. But Ernesto's convinced Nicodeme stole it. I'm glad he thinks that. It works in my favour. So, listen, darling. You wouldn't mind helping me, would you?
Why should I?
What do you mean, why should I? I would express my gratitude and give you a very special reward. I want to make sure Nicodeme doesn't get the farm. It shouldn't be too difficult. Ernesto thinks he stole the candlestick.
One more thing. What's your opinion of Ernesto?
Don't tell him what I'm about to tell you, all right? Ernesto is old. He won't be among the living for much longer. It makes me sad, somehow, and yet happy too.
Why happy?
The farm is struggling. I could turn it around and make it a success. But Ernesto just can't see it.
Are you the maid here?
You're absolutely right, my pretty one. I'm Mira. Here, I take care of the food and clean the house. I'll make sure that nothing here goes to seed. Without me, everyone here would be up the creek.
All right, I'll find your candlestick for you.
You're the best. I want you to find Ernesto's candlestick and give it to him. And even if Nicodeme didn't steal it, I want you to tell Ernesto that Nicodeme did. Then the farm would be mine. And think of your reward.
The place has seen better days.
Hey, I don't think I've seen you around here before.
I am...
Oh, wait. I know. You're the one whose boat can be seen on the horizon. Isn't that right?
You're a real smart guy, aren't you?
See? I knew it.
What are you doing here at the farm?
I'm Ernesto's farmhand. I'm responsible for the mill and all the other menial work here.
I'm looking for work.
I don't have any for you. How about you talk to Ernesto? I don't think he can afford another farmhand, though. Then again, perhaps I do have work for you.
What have you got for me?
Someone has stolen a precious hand-engraved candle holder from Master Ernesto. And now everyone suspects me. But I haven't got it.
Why should I believe you?
That's my problem. I can't prove it. I can only tell you what I've told everyone else. I must admit, I can see why people think I've stolen it. I heard a noise during the night when the candle holder disappeared. So I went to the little porch at the front of the house to investigate. But I found nothing. I was just about to go back in when Mira the maid saw me. So everyone thinks I stole it and buried it somewhere.
I'll find the real thief, even if it's you.
But it's not me. I really hope you can find it. My future depends on it. Why don't you talk to the others? Maybe you can convince them that I'm not the thief. And look around the wagon at the front of the house where I heard the noise.
Seems like someone ran through here. The tracks lead to the east. I should follow them. Seems like someone ran through here. The tracks lead to...
Where are you? Come back to her. It is gone. Away it flew, stolen by the likes of you. Our one and only, our salvation. We yearn that through some charm, it may return without harm.
Let me guess. Porter stole your amulet.
Names matter not. Our treasure is my sole thought. The rise of the dead is but nigh. His merry laughter soon will die. Sway him you must. Our treasure to return to us.
Right. I'm really not that good. I've thought about it. Get your amulet back yourself.
Your indifference will be your doom. Your own death before you looms.
Don't worry, I'm coming. Don't worry, I'm coming. Nice lava.
You could take a bath.
Very funny.
I need a pickaxe. Intricate lock. Too difficult.
Hate insects.
Done. That's lucky. Right then. Done. 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 That's lucky. Done. Done. That's lucky. The tracks lead farther north, through the cemetery. The tracks lead further north. Whoever it was must have pretty leaky bags.
Attack! Ready your weapon! Shadow.
The trail continues northeast.
Take that! Shadow. That was brutal. We can do this if we stick together. There's always someone stronger. That's just the way it is. That was brutal. Take that. There's no end to these foul creatures. You've met your match. Don't worry, I'm coming. You've met your match. This mine supplies the tools of war. Iron.
Smells as if he's been lying here for a while. Poor sod. Too difficult.
We can do this if we stick together. That was brutal. There's strength in numbers. These beasts are a pest.
He used a crab shell as a container for his experiments. One day, the crab shell became indestructible. So he set out for the Crab Coast, intending to stay there until he succeeded at replicating his stroke of genius. It's said he kept the crab shell in his chest. I see.